doing. So we have come to the end of this opening session, and as you are used from our side, we now go to this more proactive Mentimeter exercise, where we want to hear from you all what you think about some things, and it helps us establishing priorities. I understand that my colleague Rafael is going to present this quickly. So let's go to the questions. The code is 860327 for the Mentimeter exercise. And Rafael, let's go in there and let's start looking at that. And let's have Daria also from PSIs commenting some of the results. We are ready, Rafael, when you are.
Okay, thank you very much, Emilia. So good afternoon to everybody, also from my side. I have the pleasure to guide you through this exercise together with Daria. So please, if you haven't connected yet, please go to menti.com and connect to the code you see on the screen. I can see that we have already quite a few of you connected. So
yes, let's get us started, because we have lost a lot of time at the beginning, and so yes, let us go there.
Okay.
Rafael, can you read it out?
Sure. So first question, what are the main challenges frontline local and regional government workers face in the COVID-19 pandemic? Please tell us in one word what comes first to your mind. Okay, and I think Daria is gonna commenting on it if I'm right?
Yeah, okay, so we're getting PPEs, which is personal protective equipment. And then I see resources, safety, of course, security. So I believe we are spot on with the topic of this session, but also solidarity. I think also social protection and social issues, pressures, stress, salaries. So I believe we really have a general view of many of the things that have been mentioned in the introduction, Rafael.
Yeah. And many of those things are connected to each other. But indeed, safety, security comes up very, very high. Protection is very linked with the security that people are bringing up. Shall we go to the next one,
Sure.
Rafael?
Okay, here it comes. So, sorry, this was too quick. Here it comes. So the next question is, which local public services are most under pressure due to the current emergency? And we ask you to do a ranking. So please, out of the 7 answers you see below, make a ranking. You can either just rank the most important ones for you, or you can rank all the 7 of them. Okay, I see you got it, and I see the first results are coming in.
Wow, police. I wouldn't have expected that one to be so high. Hey, look, it's changing already. Yeah. Social services. And waste services, sanitation, public and social housing.
Yeah. Are you surprised, Daria? Not really, no?
Yeah, no, I mean, clearly ambulance crew are the first ones who have to rush when there is a COVID emergency, but also social services, elderly care, home care, disability. These are really on the front line and often forgotten, but they are the ones who keep the most vulnerable ones in our society going. Yeah. So no surprise. Public housing, of course, how can you lock down safely if you don't have access to housing?
Yes, I mean, we also need to take into account that in some countries around the world, ambulance might not be under local governments, but firefighters are, for instance. So there are differences there. But I think it's a pretty good reflection on the key services, and it shows that the other services like waste management, water, sanitation are very important building blocks of the rest. How many more do we have, Rafael?
One last one. I will go to it, all right?
Excellent, yes.
So the last question is an open question. So please share with us what comes to your mind about the question, what is needed to ensure strong local public services to confront future crises? So please share with us a short sentence, a short phrase or word.
Right, so clearly funding becomes certainly one of the key priorities to fund stronger public services, but also other kind of resources, not only money, information, and I've seen also trust in the public sector to run efficient public services. Worker involvement is interesting for us, clearly. Because we do believe it's key to have a dialogue.
Yeah, and I think that is also related with the structural dialogue that come up, and the social pact or the social contract that people are referring to. Yeah.
Okay.
Social dialogue coming up. So it's not only about funding, it's not only about money, but it's about many other things. But the sustainability of the system is critical. Is certainly very critical for all the participants. That's good. Is there anything else that you want to share with us, Rafael? Is this a good overview that we can use later on for our debriefing?
I think definitely. I think we're very thankful for all the inputs. No, and anyway, I will leave this last question open, so you can all of you continue just dropping words and lines you would like to share with, and I will
absolutely
the sharing.
So keep participating, and we will make sure that your reflections, also those that you share in the chat, are included in the documentation that we produce after this live learning experience. There will be a press release with the inputs from the presentations, and there will be a briefing with policy recommendations that we issue after the meeting.